Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Quick look again here at ICP. We're going to double check a couple things, talk about this falling wedge pattern that is generally construed as a bullish breakout pattern. We're also going to look at some back-end data too here. So welcome aboard if you're new to the channel. If not, thanks again so much for all the continued support. Quick congrats to our community members for some nice profit here, of course. Well, Bitcoin 30% there. That's a swing trade. Same thing with Caspa. Good 20% there over the last couple of days. Our Premium Plus group is also doing well. Also, we can see Litecoin, what is it, Matic and XRP are some breadwinners here for the last 24 hours for our scalping bot. So again, be sure to check that out if you're part of our community, of course, and if you have questions, make sure you read through your signals guide to ensure you understand how those trades should be structured. So future reference here with ICP, again, we're in a situation where the price action is more likely to break up than down. We've talked about this previously, breaking through this descending trend, strong likelihood of a bearish backtest, and the price continues further up from here. Okay, so when you have a situation like this, it's very common for the price action to retrace and then retest and continue higher. Okay, so again, decent situation here set up so far for ICP. Now keep in mind there is definitely some liquidation we got to be mindful of. Okay, so this is, again, let me rerun this here. This is the last 7 days worth of liquidation, and we can see there's a lot more below the price than above the price. Okay, so that does incentivize the price to be pushed down further. I was expecting overnight to have seen like a sweep of about $14 and the price recover from there. We never quite saw that. Price came as low as $14.25. So again, all well and good, but on the same accord, there's still more liquidation to the downside that could happen. Okay, so again, when you have these bearish backtests, the price continues to do that. Now that we have broken this descending trend, though, this newer descending trend for the bull pennant, or sorry, correction, the bullish breakout there, we can see here we're in a situation where the price action could very well and should continue higher up. It really just depends on how Bitcoin performs. So if Bitcoin continues to pull back like most other coins are right now, then we're going to see that correction continue to occur with ICP. Okay, so just again, this comes with a disclaimer. If Bitcoin has a bad day, ICP is going to have a bad day too. Okay, there's no other way around it. It is moderately overextended in the recent past year, but it's up a decent percent on the day too. So again, it's recovering fairly well where Bitcoin's kind of going sideways. So let's take a look at the daily time frame and just confirm we're now officially below the 50-day SMA. This is generally construed as a bearish sign because we were above that when we took the signal here roughly a couple days ago, where the price action is holding above that level and the 20. We're testing the 20-day SMA here as well, which is running concurrent with this descending trend. The key takeaway to me here is that we're riding out this descending trend line here, and we're still in good shape because we're honoring that level that has been broken previously. Okay, so again, it's definitely not like an exact science, but it certainly helps you get confirmation knowing you've broken a significant trend line. Because again, that trend line was established back in late March, so it took almost 3 to 4 weeks to get the price action back above that descending trend. So usually that shows shifts in momentum. We can see we're averaging ourselves out right at 50 on the RSI. Money flow index is highish, at least above the RSI, which is good, and MACD is converging. These are all positive confirming factors, minus the fact that we're under the 50-day SMA at this point. Okay, so again, closing above that would be obviously very nice. We don't always get what we're looking for, though, right? That's how trading is, and it's all about rolling with the punches. So, folks, if you are struggling, make sure you read through or watch through my Trading University videos again. Just kind of get back on track. There's also some really good books that are recommended in my Discord too. So if you're curious about that, check that out. Those things really help me a lot. But a lot of this, when you're trading and having trouble, it's important to take little breaks and make sure you calibrate. You got to be in a good mindset to be able to do these things here. And again, if you're in an upside down place in your world, it may not be ideal to consider being a good trader. Well, you want to consider it, but obviously it's challenging nonetheless. Okay, what I'm getting at here is on the 4-hour time frame, we can see the price action bouncing off this level here at 50. That's usually generally construed as a positive. We are below the 200 and the 20-day SMA, so we've kind of lost that little momentum. However, we're still maintaining above the trend lines here. So all in all, the 4-hour time frame is kind of a wash in a little bit of a ways. If we look at the most recent time frame, we can see, of course, a lot of accumulation at 1520 with the price action trying to buy at that level, and now the price is tapering off. We're seeing a little less volume. So as the volume tapers off, the price will with it. Again, a lot of that hinges on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is pulling back at the moment. Okay, at least a little bit. I wouldn't say it's super substantial, but it's having difficulty crossing 67,000. We can get above 67K for Bitcoin. I really confidently think the ICP will take off. Between now and then, it's going to continue to test these waters here, and you could argue that we're establishing lower lows. But once more, it really just depends on how we look at it. Because again, there's a parallel high here. A lot of little patterns you can kind of pull from here, but me personally, I do think this falling wedge pattern is more likely to continue. So we'll see how the price continues here. If it continues just to break down as if it's not even there, then that's a different story altogether. But in a perfect world, what happens is it consolidates right here at the most recent low and continues to establish higher highs. Because again, we have parallel highs here. That's a good start, but we need to have higher highs. Okay. Ichimoku Cloud confirming we're still tentatively bearish in this coin. Good news is, if you had a short open, you would want to close that short, and we can see lagging span intersecting with the price action here, or correction, the conversion line adjusting with the baseline. So basically, these are not bearish signs, but they're not bullish signs either. Okay. And when you have that indecision, it's generally best to avoid taking a trade. So what would be good confirmation is to effectively have the price action up here at $15 or higher, or 15.05 as a round number, just to ensure that we're on the right side of the tracks there. Okay, so again, definitely something to pay attention to. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. All in all, decent situation, but it's again still important to recognize that we're not out of the woods just yet. So I think this is favorable. We're going to see how this works out though. Keep in mind, invalidation would be, of course, breaking below this descending trend line here and continuing to establish lower lows. But we'll see how Bitcoin performs. Best of luck to you, folks. Hope you have a good rest of your day regardless. And do me a favor, before we leave, like, comment, and below, and just let me know how you're doing. How's your trade looking for ICP? Love to hear it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Take care of yourself. Thanks again.